This is the HBCU Update. I'm Ricky King. The Spartans finished their season as they take on the Rams of Winston-Salem State University. In the first quarter, Rams driving when Terrell Whitehead steps in from a pass and takes it 58 yards for the game's first score. Then the Rams score as Omar Kizzy scores from 8 yards out to tie the football game. Spartan tailback D'Angelo Branch takes a Dennis Brown handoff and scores from 10 yards out as the Spartans take the lead. The Spartans hold on for the win 28-21. They finish with a 7-4 record and third place in the MEAC. The Pirates of Hampton University finished their season against the Bears of Morgan State University. In the third quarter, David Legree scrambles. He's in trouble. Finds Isaiah Thomas, who takes the ball 90 yards for a touchdown. Then the Pirates score in the fourth quarter as Darius Mullen takes it in from 15 yards out, but the Pirates fall 16-13 at home against Morgan State University. The Pirates finish with a 6-5 record and sixth place in the MEAC.
Happy Turkey Day weekend. This is Trevin A. Jones with your nourishment to fulfill that SWAC attack. The number one team in the SWAC, the now 8-1 Prairie View A&M Panthers, now know their opponent December 12th in the SWAC championship game will be the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. The Bulldogs won the SWAC Eastern Division with a 17-12 win over Mississippi Valley State last weekend, and A&M head coach Anthony Jones points out his Bulldogs, who lost to Prairie View earlier this season, haven't tamed those cats in a long time.
Prairie View 2006. We come in here, we got the East wrapped up. Prairie View comes here, play us for our final game. It's our senior day. They end up beating us 13-6 or 13-7. And we haven't beaten them since.
Well, Coach Jones, Prairie View, who beat Arkansas Pine Bluff 49-17, and head coach Henry Frazier are focused on finishing on top.
We're ranked number 2 in black college football, so we want to continue to win.
So it's the Bulldogs and the Panthers, both with the trip to the SWAC ship for the battle of the championship crown on December 12th. Now this weekend it's the Bayou Classic as Southern and Grambling go at it for bragging rights. Both teams had last week off, and Grambling State head coach Rod Broadway, who is now 1-1 in the Classic, points out the Jags always seem to give their best against his G-men.
I mean, they got after us pretty good, and we got after them, and, it was a heck of a matchup, and I hadn't seen them play like that.
Well, Coach, on the other sideline, head coach Pete Richardson says the performances of his Jaguars is fueled by the rivalry.
You're talking about a long-time rivalry, regardless of what's the records going into this football game. The teams are excited about having the opportunity to play. You talk about two different types of cultures getting together in the Bayou Classic. Also, a number of families that's intertwined with individuals that went to Graham and some went to Southern.
And speaking of records, Coach, the Southern Jaguars come in with a record of 6-3, while the Grambling State Tigers are 6-4. It's the Bayou Classic Saturday in the Superdome, and yes, good people, the Revolution will be televised. Now today, Thanksgiving Day, is the 86th annual Turkey Day Classic in Birmingham, Alabama, as head coach Reggie Barlow and his 4-6 Hornets of Alabama State take on the 8-2 Golden Tigers of Tuskegee.
Tuskegee has been good for a long, long time. Coach Slater, he's done a great job. And Turkey Day Classic, it's one of those long-standing rivalries. It's been around for a long, long time, and it's always been my favorite game.
I know it is, Coach, especially last year when your Hornets got a 17-13 win. Wrapping up last weekend's only other contest, Alcorn State beat Jackson State 14-7. Enough said. I'm Trevin A. Jones with your HBCU update. SWAC. Style. Peace.